Good evening, everyone. Phil here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Monday, the 27th of May, 2024, which I am very happy to report was a very good day. And it's for some pretty interesting reasons, all right? Two big reasons, I would argue. All right, let's talk a little bit about it. So, fun podcast today, recapping React Day from yesterday, and talking about the fact that I had experimented the night before on Sunday night trying to get my mini PC to run Street Fighter 6. So here's what I did. I basically installed the Street Fighter 6 demo to it. I turned everything off, every single effect, and I turned it to 720p. And then when I played it, not only did it run, but it had absolutely zero input lag. When I pushed the button, it literally went jab. And I was like, whoa, that's crazy good. But of course, it looks atrociously bad. I'm not going to play it like that. So based on that, what I wanted to do today on the first stream was mess around with Street Fighter 6 on PS5 and to see what options were actually available in the console version, because I knew it did not have all the options of the PC version when it comes to graphical things going on and off and stuff like that. But I wanted to see if I tweaked some of the settings or whatever, if I could get this thing to run a little better, because right now, as I've been telling you guys, it just seems like I'm playing underwater with massive delay between when I do something and when it actually happens in the game. And so, this morning, I tried a few different things. The first thing I found out, which I was very happy about, is that I can actually play any video game on PS5 or Xbox at 4K resolution on my local television, and then it goes to the stream at 1080p resolution. I didn't realize it, but my capture device has 4K pass-through. So I could have been playing 4K the entire time for the last year to year and a half, and I didn't realize it. So that one's on me, obviously. Though, kind of sucks that I didn't know that. But the cool thing is, now I know that. And now that I'm actually using that feature, games should just look a lot better for me. At least I would hope. That's number one. But the other thing is, I tested out some stuff with the PS5 version of Street Fighter 6. Sadly, it just doesn't have any or many game or graphical options in it. The PC version has a zillion. The PC version is like 500 resolutions you can pick. Every single graphical thing, on, off, high, low, mid, all those options. None of those exist on PlayStation 5. I think that's pretty dumb. But there's an option that says reduce input delay. Now, the catch of this is that if you turn it on, it creates screen tearing. Okay? And there is screen tearing in the visuals if this is enabled. But I turned it on, and I went to training mode, and I started pressing jab, and I was like, this is instantaneous. Like, there used to be delay. And now turning this feature on, there is absolutely no delay at all. It literally, the moment I'm pressing the button, it's out in the game. And I said, we're going to try this today online. So I picked E Honda, who I didn't know how the changes were going to pan out for him. I knew what the changes were, but I didn't know exactly how they were going to, be factored into the gameplay. Within the first 1 to 2 matches, I noticed a distinct difference and massive improvement. I could block on reaction. I could see someone doing something and try to stuff it. Blanca would do Blanca ball from full screen, headbutt, counter it, hit him straight. Like, whoa. Someone would jump at me. I neutral jump, kick him right out of the air. Things that I could not do previously. I would jump and try to press a button and it wouldn't come out. It would be delayed. I would try to do something fast. It would be delayed. I would try to do meaties and things, and all the timing would be delayed. And in fact, the moves were coming out so quickly, I had to adjust. Like, I always had to tap anti-airs early. Now I actually have to do them with the proper timing to hit someone, because I don't have to mash the button early to get like a hand to come out, fierce punch to anti-air with Honda. I have to time it right for when they're there to hit them out of the sky. So I start playing, and I'm like, I feel like I'm playing a new game. And people immediately started giving me positive feedback. They're like, Phil, you're having fun. I was like, yeah, I'm having a lot of fun. And by the way, for the record, it wasn't that I was just winning nonstop. Far from it. I actually was losing a bunch. But the thing is, I was learning, because I'm like, okay, that beats that. Got it. Okay, my timing was off. When Blanca does the command throw, you got to do standing jab or do the headbutt early. You can't do low jab, because low jab, it goes over it and it grabs you anyway. See what I mean? Like, I was learning because my stuff was actually coming out. It wasn't, I literally press a button and nothing happens. I hold up and nothing happens, which is what's been happening the entire year I have played Street Fighter 6. That's what I was dealing with. That much input delay. I could. This is why everyone has it on PC. 100%. I actually asked Brian, who I had played on Friday night, about it. He's like, yeah, on PC, I have that option on. And of course, when he plays on PC, there's no screen tearing because there's all the graphical options still. I don't have those on PS5, so I'm going to have screen tearing in my graphics. But yeah, I mean, he's like, yeah, of course I have that on. Like, well, I never have. So our entire set Friday night, I couldn't really react well because I didn't have, I've always had a disadvantage. The entire year that I've played Street Fighter 6, I've had a disadvantage versus all of my opponents. How crazy is that? And I've been saying it all year. I've literally been saying it all year, and everyone yelled at me and said, oh, no, it's just you suck, or whatever. It's like, no, it was true. Just we didn't know what the source was. That was the source. So I really have to ask the question, what the fuck is that option in there? Just have it on. Why do you think I want more input delay? Are you stupid? No, I want the game to play better. Just turn it on by default. Yeah, there's screen tearing. You know what it is. Then they would have to work on fixing the screen tearing. Right? Oh my god, we have to put an option on consoles to fix the screen tearing? Oh shit, that's going to take more work. Nah, just leave it out. Hide it. Hide everything in a menu. No one will even know about this, right? It's stupid. So now I know everyone is playing it on PC because they can enable the reduced input delay, but they can tweak their graphics to not have screen tearing. I can't do that. I still can have the reduced input delay on console, but I will have screen tearing. I don't care. I'll take the screen tearing. Okay? The gameplay was great. Like I said, I was learning. Honda, by the way, is pretty good, I feel. I feel like now there's more to his gameplay. Earlier, it was just a lot of trying to frame lock you with the butt slam. And now you don't do that anymore. You can't, because after butt slam, he pushes too far away. Now it's more about always having the sumo charge, sumo spirit, and comboing into hands, and then getting giant combos off of that. And now all his normals have better priority, and you can poke into something. It used to be poke, do nothing. It was a waste of time. Now it's you poke, big combo. It's really working out well. I liked it. I didn't do great, but I also didn't suck. I had a good time learning. I legit learned from all that gameplay today. So people who were there were like, you gotta be kidding me. This is so different. You're not raging. You're not upset at the game. You're not swearing at your opponents. I was like, no. When I'm losing legit. I'm making the mistake, or I'm being outplayed, or I'm losing to knowledge, like lack of knowledge, as opposed to I lost because I did the move and the move didn't come out, which has been all my problems the entire year I've played Street Fighter 6. So I legit cannot wait to play more Street Fighter 6 now, because this problem seems to be fixed. Anyway, on the late stream, it was Hellblade 2. We finished it. It took about an hour and a half. I'll be honest, the first hour was pretty darn boring. The finale was not so bad. I give my final thoughts at the end. I'll talk more in depth about this on the podcast tomorrow, so I'm not really going to summarize my thoughts now, but it's done. You can watch the ending here tonight on the channel as it goes live. I hope you'll enjoy. We finished early, so I did a half an hour of Q&A. I'll be honest, the Q&A wasn't great. I guess people weren't really, they weren't ready for Q&A. They didn't have any questions. So it was like, do you like mango ice cream? No? What? People are asking me questions like, so, do you like Henry Cavill as the replacement of The Witcher on the show? It's like, wait, what? Number one, I've never seen The Witcher. You all know that. Number two, Henry Cavill was not the replacement for the actor. He was the original actor who's been replaced. Like, even the questions didn't make sense. I'm sitting here, I'm trying to make an entertaining show, and I'm getting questions like that, and I'm like, I think it's time to go. So I only did like a half an hour of Q&A, and I got out of there because it was going real weird. But anyway, overall, we beat Hellblade 2. That's great. Another one done. And it looks like Street Fighter 6 is about to get a lot better, guys. With this input delay issue fixed. No lag for me. I'm getting excited. I am. I'm getting legit excited about playing the game again. So I actually can't wait for the next session, which is not tomorrow, because tomorrow we got two interesting things going on. The first stream is the return of Multiverses. So I'll be playing Multiverses on the Xbox. Giving it a whirl, see what it's like. I don't know. We'll find out. It's a free game. I don't know if there's single player content or if it's all online multiplayer. I want to check out some of the new characters that they're going to add, like Jason Voorhees and Joker and Agent Smith and anyone else new that's in there, because I don't even know who's in there now. So it should be a fun first stream re-exploring Multiverses now that it's fully released. Night stream tomorrow night will be Fallout 4 returning. I know many of you were sad that almost a week now with no Fallout 4. It will return to the rotation. Wednesday, I don't know what I'm doing. Wednesday, we could do more Multiverses, more Fallout 4, or I could do Street Fighter 6. I'm curious what I should do, and I need your feedback on that. I hope that we'll figure it out over the course of tomorrow. Lastly, as you know, I played 3 great indie games during the Indies Marathon on Saturday, and I do want to get those in the rotation. I'm thinking maybe we can start to squeeze them in next week, but we have to figure that out too. So, okay, guys, thank you so very much. This was a great streaming day. I had a ton of fun. I hope that you did too. I was so pleased with the improvements to Street Fighter 6, and I can't wait to play more. Finally, after a year, the lag is done, and I can actually play well online. It's going to be night and day. Trust me. So, thank you guys so much. Have a good night. See you tomorrow for Multiverses and, of course, the Level 1 podcast. Peace out.